with him. The man to watch with one to go would be Tony Shields, hoping that Cedar may drift. Or can he attack around the outside, down the back for the final time? In this, the next heat for the Sidecars for their state championship, the 2002. But let's hear it for Russell Mitchell. Mitch, what a ride. Took the win from Mick Cedar. Tony Shields in third, back then to the Birch brothers. Come on down the back, let's hear it for the handlebar heroes, the Sidecars. Call them what you like. Don't call them stupid, because all they are is brave. Boy, what a race. Not a series of races. I haven't seen a bad one yet. That is absolutely fabulous stuff from Russell Mitchell, and there's a long, long way to go. Had his colours lowered in his first race where he grabbed a second. He's now got a win and a second. We saw the passenger for Paul Pinfold. So a real test now for Glenn and Nathan, the Gobnob mob, on a spare machine. But you'll be right, mate. Go and do the business. Mark Drew, Stevie Blair pull up alongside. Comes Pusky. Number 88 machine from Collie. Number 106 Gary Selby and Joel Morey. 95 Paul Pinfold and Kerry Blair. That is the field of five for this number heat number 5, I should say, for the 2002 Sidecar Championship. I was right, you were wrong, you pointed the wrong one. He showed me earlier. Here we go, in the hands of the starter now. Off and racing, there's the start from Glenn and Nathan O'Brien. Oh yeah, an absolute beauty. Now on the outside goes Mark Drew and Steve Blair as they head down the back for the first time. Just shows you the horsepower that Drew's got between his legs at the moment. Look at Glenn and Nathan. They are riding their butts off in second place. Paul Pinfold back then to 106. Gary Selby at the tail of the field is Pusky Crescenzi from Collie. Mark Drew and Steve Blair on the march and looking down the barrel of a big win here at Bibra today as they head out of turn number 4, 2 down and 2 to go. Glenn and Nathan O'Brien are doing a marvellous job on a machine they've never even sat on, let alone race. Things will only get better if the black holes together. They'll dial this thing in for the next race. You can believe it now as we see 106 Gary Selby getting right up on Paul Pinfold. 3 down, 1 to go now, and look at this battle for third place. Selby right on the tail of Paul Pinfold. Glenn and Nathan drifting a little bit high in turns 1 and 2, but it's all Mark Drew and Stevie Blair as they head for the checkered flag. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. A big win for the Northern Territorian champions. Mark Drew, Steve Blair take the win. Great ride for second place for Glenn and Nathan O'Brien on a borrowed bike. Paul Pinfold and Kerry, Blair taking third place over Gary Selby and Joel Morey, and a 5th place going to Pusky Crescenzi and Dean Morey.
Car title here, and as we were saying, the O'Brien boys are on the borrowed machine now, so it's going to be tough from here on in. Out on the track now in the white, 22 biker Scott Charlesley and Aaron Lavery. Coming out also with the green colours, the green helmet colours, that's the 23 of Gary Marshall, Matt Hall. Also in this one will be the 20 bike of John Lowe and Andy Gajek. Then the yellow bike, the 26 bike, will be Mark Bassett and Brad Castle. Boys set themselves up on the raceway here. They come up to the tapes. Throttle, clutch, that's it, no brakes. You've got to have testicular fortitude to race here at Bibra Lake Speedway. Set, ready to go. Tapes fly as they take off in heat 6, and I tell you what, jumping out in the race lead is John Lowe and Andy Gajek. Back further is Scott Charlesley and Aaron Lavery as they go down the back straight away for the first time. John Lowe and Andy Gajek out in the lead as they come off a 4, head down the main straight away for the first time. Sitting further back in third spot is Scott Charlesley and Aaron Lavery. They're doing their best to get back into this race. And at the rear of the field is the green helmet boy of Gary Marshall, Matt Hall, as they try to come to grips with the Bibra Lake track. John Lowe and Andy Gajek, though, down the main straightaway. They are running this beautiful at the moment here at Beverly Lake Speedway. I tell you what, Mark Bassett and Brad Castle can't do anything to peg him back at the moment. The guys at the back are running right up near the concrete fence. John Lowe, Andy Gajek off of 4. The General gives them 1 lap left to go at the Beverly Lake Speedway circuit. The 26 bike of Mark Bassett, Brad Castle are doing everything they can, but they just haven't got the power at the moment. John Lowe and Andy Gajek through 3 and 4 for the last time. Put your hands together, race fans. The race win, John Lowe, Andy Gajek. Second across the line is Mark Bassett, Brad Castle. Further back then to Scott Charsley, Aaron Lavery, and then back to the green helmet of Gary Marshall and Matt Hall. That was the 6th heat of the Sidecar title here at Beverly Lake. Get behind them, race fans, on the back straight away. Excellent racing, and I tell you what, this is leading up to a lung buster later on this afternoon, Never.
7 on your program as they move up to the start finish line. Machine number 23, Gary Marshall and Matt Hall. Machine number 97, Russell Mitchell and Elliot Outman. Machine number 95, Paul Pinfold and Kerry Blair. Scratching in your program is machine number 65, Phil Brown and Rob Harvey, who had a coming together with the fence here at practice. Just the 4 starters all set. The tapes are ready. The tapes fly and away they charge. Well, Russell Mitchell gets the jump and away he goes. Pinfold up the inside. Out of turns 1 and 2 they go for the sidecars and thunder down the back straight away. Russell Mitchell in front. Oh, we've lost a rider. We've lost a passenger down the back straight away. Well, I don't believe it. Put your hands together for him, fans. Absolutely incredible, that rider on that machine there. Machine 23, well, we're back on the track. He's okay. But Russell Mitchell now, what a tremendous lead he has as he comes through turn 4, down past the start-finish line. Pinfold back there in second spot. Further back in the pack there on the is Scott Charsley and Aaron Lavery. Lavery and Charsley back there in third, but Russell Mitchell, he seems to have got the gearing sorted out. This bike is now absolutely firing here. Paul Pinfold back there in second spot there with the Kerry Bear swinging for him. 1 lap left to go of Beverly Lake Speedway as they thunder down the back straightaway. Mitchell has the machine sideways, looking high, wide and handsome. Put your hands together for him, folks. Russell Mitchell, Paul Pinfold, Scott Charsley and Aaron Lavery. Down the back straight away, folks. That's it. Wave the programs, wave your hands. And he acknowledges the crowd. Tremendous stuff, Russell Mitchell. Paul Pinfold back there in second. Oh, I tell you what, I think Russell's been mucking around with the gearing. That bike looks super fast and very super, well, stylish out there. What can you say? And as we say,
IL 075. Please move your car if possible. What heat are we up to? Heat 8?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
All this one?
Yeah, Mike. Okay, heat 8, the 2002, whoops, Pusky. Pusky just might have had a clutch grabbing problem there and he just rolled through. And the word is, Pusky number 88, head to the infield, son. By the looks of Chief Steward Bernie Dunn's signals to me that you roll into the tapes. This is a championship event. Rules are clear cut. That you head to the infield if you hit the tapes.
Chuck's got to answer calls, sell the shares for the best price possible. 3 bikes now left to go. Heat 8. 20 bike out there, John Lowe, Andy Gajek. We've also got the O'Brien boys, tapes fly, and the 14 of Dan Birch. I tell you what, the O'Brien boys go up and around the outside, but keeping it to the inside. It's a great run at the moment as they go down the back straight away. Side by side racing. John Lowe, Andy Gajek. Here come the O'Brien boys back on the inside. Side by side down the main straight away. Glenn and Nathan O'Brien dive on the inside into turn one. John Lowe, Andy Gajek. They try to find the traction. They can't pick him back up. Glenn and Nathan O'Brien, pat yourself on the back as they come out of turn four and down the main straight away. John Lowe, Andy Gajek trying to get back into it. The 14 bike of Dan Birch, Chris Birch, they're sitting back in the third spot, but the O'Brien boys on the borrowed machinery down the back straight away. They'll slide under the AB Smash repair sign in the race lead. John Lowe, Andy Gajek trying to pick him back. 1 lap left to go, says the General. The O'Brien boys, Glenn and Nathan O'Brien, 3/4 track high, down the back straight away for the last time. John Lowe, Andy Gajek in second. They coming back at him on turn four, down the main straight away. Race fans go ballistic. The O'Brien boys take the win. John Lowe, Andy Gajek second. Third across the line, the 14 bike of Dan Birch, Chris Birch. Tell you what, pick your kids up and throw them in the air. Racing at its best on the borrowed machinery. Glenn and Nathan O'Brien, I'm going to take the heart pills. It's back to you, Chuck. Did you sell your shares?
Yeah, you need the heart pills, that's for sure. But mobile phones at times you should turn off. Put your hands together. It does show the true champions they are. On a bike they've never ridden before. Second time out to come off with that one is just nothing short of miraculous. Coming up into the PA box, none other than the former national. Big promotion you did in England for sidecars this year, Russ, and a great roaring success.
Yeah, mate, absolutely fantastic. Everyone's been talking about Speedway sidecars becoming international for years, or ever since I started back in the mid-80s. We've always wished it, and now I think it's really paying off. We did 2 trips over there. The crowds went ballistic. We actually went to the last round of the World Long Track titles, and in the second heat they asked us to slow down because they hadn't seen how fast the Aussies go. So, yeah, we're in Denmark next year and all over the place. It's looking really good.
Russ, all the best for the rest of the meeting, mate. The boys are lining up. Well done. I hope you have a great day.
Thanks a lot, Chuck, and see you later.
Thanks, mate. Russell Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. Boys are on the line. Next heat now, heat 9 in the West Australian 2002 Sidecar Champion. We've got Bassett, Selby, Drew, Cedar and Tony Shield. Off and racing out like the proverbial bullet was Mark Drew. But look at Mick Cedar. Mark Drew turns it around. Big time. Bought the field undone. There's bikes and passengers everywhere. Mark Drew got sideways. And out goes the red flag. Mick Cedar, a brilliant pass on Mark Drew. And unfortunately, Drew, he went around, which did cause the problem. We have the passenger of sidecar number 26. That is Brad Castle, who swings for Mark Bassett. He got off and got his leg caught in the chair as the bike was exiting the racetrack proper. Complete restart minus Mark Bassett and Brad Castle. Number 26 out of the field, of course, due to the accident. Can Mick Cedar do it again? We have seen Mark Drew and Steve Blair change machines. And they did the spin. Something went haywire with that bike, and now they have bought out the spare machine, so this could create a little bit more interest. Fella's been having a great day today too. Tony Shield and Chris Summerfield looking very good. 106, Gary Selby, Joel Morey. Big improvers. What a field of sidecars we have to entertain you here today. The 2002 Sidecar Championship, heat number 9, about to get underway. Tapes fly off and racing, good start. Oh dear me. Mick Cedar goes over. 3 bikes got out together. Mark Drew was one, Gary Selby was the other. How about Mick Cedar, straight up? Oh, yeah. Let's get on with it again.